Hi guys, Dr. Garda from Backbone Wellness right here in Cincinnati. Okay, so now from last time, the fourth essential that we need in order to be alive is the same essential that we need to manage in order to maximize our health potential. Does that make sense? So remember the first three. Okay, now how long can we live without food? Right, so it's weeks. How long can we live without water? So that's days. How long can we live without oxygen? So it's minutes. So now we're going to break down the fourth essential like this. So kids, cover your ears, because when a man and a woman love each other very much, something very special happens, right? So two cells come together, and then they divide and divide and divide. And 18 days after conception, they stretch out and form the very first organ system. Can you guess what that is? Okay, so that's your central nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord. Then off their branch 31 pairs of nerves, and off the tips of those nerves are little rosebuds, because that blooms into every cell and tissue and organ of your body. So the same system that created your body, this is the very same system that heals your body. Okay, so weeks, days, minutes. How long can you live without a nerve impulse? It's a good question, right? So because it's almost the definition of being alive. I mean, if your heart stops, they put the paddles on and they say clear, because your heart and every tissue and every organ, they run on it. It's an electrical chemical impulse. So why don't they put the paddles on your head and say clear? Because you can't restart your brain. When your brain stops, everything stops, it's over. And your whole body then, of course, it's finished. So if you cut, for example, if you cut the nerve going from your brain to your eye, what happens to your eye? Well, you can't see. So if you cut the nerve going to your arm, what happens to your arm? Well, it's now paralyzed. It's functionally dead. So what happens instead of cutting that nerve, you choke off that nerve that's going to a cell or a tissue or an organ? Does it get healthier or sicker? Good question, right? So how do you manage your nerve impulse so that you can maximize your health potential? It's a great question, right? So now in the next few weeks, we're going to show you how your body works, of course, and how you can be healthy, and hopefully how you can avoid having to go to the doctor. Okay, thanks guys.